This is BBC News, the headlines at 2 o'clock. Police struggle to contain the violence after a third night of riots. They describe it as the worst in current memory.
We're all in this together.
It's just a cover for cuts in public services. You don't just want people to get involved, you want people to do the jobs that you're about to cut in the public sector.
Do the panel agree with George Osborne? Are we all in this together?
A major struggle for young people over the past few years. This long-term unemployment can have devastating effects on the youth, starting a downward spiral into poverty, homelessness and depression.
The big society. What is the big society, do you think?
Wishful thinking. It's a wonderful idea, but...
I've kind of heard it, but don't ask me what it is.
when it comes to lasting fairness, education is everything.
I'm looking online, so I'm looking at about 8 different job sites, spending hours and hours, hours, days every week looking for work.
What we need in our country is recognising we'll only really make things better when we all come together, when we all work together, when we all join together, when we work out that we're all in this together. That's the change that our country needs.
Mr. Speaker, can the Prime Minister tell us, how is this big society?
The number of young people claiming job seeking allowance for over 6 months has also increased 4 times since before the recession, from 40,000 to 165,000, an increase of 315%. Even highly qualified students leaving university find it difficult to start work with decent pay, and most need to repay thousands of pounds of university fees. Experts argue that this will affect Britain's long-term economic growth.
They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table and figure out how badly they're getting fucked by a system that threw them overboard 30 fucking years ago.
Mate, you put up so much stuff, right? There's a knock-on effect to everything, and look what's happened, right? The youths are running around, okay, stealing, yeah? Now they're losing stuff. There's a reason for everything, Boris, okay? And think about the amount of times you are cutting and cutting and cutting.
At times it feels as though we're at the whim of some kind of fanatical personal trainer, constantly urging us all to go faster, faster, higher and higher on a constant treadmill, with no heed to the underlying damage this is causing to the body or to the system.
Economists say keeping people connected to the world of work is better than the alternative, but staying in a job today often means shorter hours and lower pay. The average wage packet has risen by 1% in the past year, or just £3 a week.
Of us. I quote from her article, listen to it. Like all angst-ridden working mothers, I live in terror of upsetting my cleaner. Now, I can say angst-ridden mums in Lee talk of little else. I mean, I do sympathise with Mrs Gove's predicament, but I wonder if the Secretary of State might pass on a bit of advice to all the wives of Cabinet colleagues who fret about the same curses of modern living. Can I respectfully suggest that the best way to stay on the right side of the cleaner might not to be to clean the oven oneself, but instead to press one's other half not to remove the cleaner's kid's EMA.